Alright, so in today's we've got the Super EZA here for the Ella, Goten, and Trunks. Which, to be honest, I think it's probably one of the easiest Super EZAs we've had. I think. I don't know if I say it is definitely the easiest, but to me it feels like it's definitely the top 3 easiest. But here's the team we'll be using. I think I got this done in like a minute 40 roughly. Because I sort of messed up the recording on this, it got corrupted the first bit. So I sort of had to just clip out the bit where I took on the run. But this team does beat all the missions at once, so that's obviously the main point that I like to bring up these videos. So it'll sort of be split up. Once we go over the first run, just to sort of show how good it works. We'll then go back into the game and show, you know, what other units you can bring in case you don't have some of these units. But most of the units on the team that I did bring here fairly, I say fairly reasonable. Like a lot of people probably will have most of these characters by now. You know, so it's a pretty friendly team, I guess is the way to describe it. But yeah, as you can see, we're just absolutely destroying this. Obviously, if you have EZA characters as well on the team, that absolutely destroys it as well, because they get an extra bonus. I'm not sure the exact bonus it is, but it's a better bonus on top of this. But, like, if we had EZA characters here attacking, like, we'd probably get this done... do we actually get... I think we actually do get it done in one run. Yeah, we do actually, yeah. So, you probably could do a little bit better than this, but for what it does, you know, for this team to get it done this fast, I think it's good enough as it is. Like I said, you can probably bring a full EZA team, but I think this one here sort of gives it a bit of, like, variety on who to bring. So yeah, minute 21. Not too bad at all. And then, I think I'll quickly go have a look at the mission. So, yeah, the only new unit I did bring there, which I guess some people may or may not have, is a new Blue Goku and Vegeta. But other than that, all the other units are pretty easy to get. So now I've looked in game what other units you can bring. Alright, so let's have a look what other units we can bring here. So, actually, let's have a quick look again. I can't remember the exact team it was. So, obviously, Legendary Parity get a bonus as well, because the LA EZA. And Gifted Warriors. And then as you can see, there's also got EZA characters also have more effective as well. So, it could be like a 50% bonus or something like that. Alright, so let's have a look. So, who else could we potentially bring? So, let's quickly go Gifted Warriors real quick, just sort of make it a bit easier. Right, so let's just take out this Vegeta for now to have a look. So as you see, there's still a lot of characters that you could bring who Gifted Warriors. But for this, if you want to do like a team for like what I've got, basically I just got 3 units here that are EZA just because you need 3 for the mission. But you could potentially bring a full team. Like, you could bring this Vegeta because obviously he's got an EZA plus the, you know, the bonus as well, the time bonus. But he is STR, so he's going to have obviously a bit more of a struggle to get that damage. You probably could bring them as well, because they are in Gifted Warriors, obviously, and they obviously have an EZA, so they could be okay to use in their own event, which you probably could. I mean, obviously, you're not gonna have top advantage there because they're not tech, but I think they'd be a good unit to use if you don't have any other EZA units to bring that are LR. Obviously, you don't have to bring them, they don't have to be LRs, you can bring other units as well. It's just, if they're LR, they get the extra bonus as well. So that's sort of, I guess, the tricky part. Like, you could bring this Freezer, but the only thing I don't like about him is he does sacrifice HP, but since it's an EZA, you're not really going to struggle too much. But yet again, he's a type disadvantage. The new Gohan probably could cook as well. Because obviously, you don't have to have these units EZA to bring them into this event. So I think he could actually cook fairly well. These guys as well probably could do pretty good. What's Link's like? Their Links could be okay because it's mainly like what I bring here is like mainly a full Vegeta lineup. So they could be very good to bring as well. You could... I don't know if I'd bring Blue Evo. He would be good for like Links and that. Yeah, maybe not. I don't think he did that much damage. Who else we got here that you could bring? This Vegeta. You could bring him, he could be okay. He does hit fairly hard. Like I said, he is on... Yeah, it is basically full Vegeta team. Who else could you bring? These guys could cook, actually. The other Goten Trunks, they could do really well. So you could potentially bring them and the LR version as well. I think if you had them together, Actually, yeah, because they're not. I was gonna say, can you link them up, but you can't because they're not. They're different names because they got Super Saiyan there. So they could potentially be a really good partner to bring. Run them two on the team, and they could do really well. Who else we got here as well? If you're gonna bring like a full Goten and Trunks sort of team, you probably could actually. Have we got any other Goten and Trunks that could? Not really. There's a few you could bring, but because this Goten could do fairly well. So you probably could bring like majority of Goten and Trunks is here. You could bring this Goten as well, because he's an EZA. So I think that could be a definite option as well if you're struggling, is bring a few of them units in. But the reason I brought this for this video here, because he does have the Gifted Warriors thing there as well, so he does a little bit better leader skill there for this team. I think that's pretty much it for the best units you could bring. Let's have a look. So if we did actually quickly make a team, what do they actually lead against? They do Gifted Warriors. So you could do potentially something like this. Let's just quickly make a team here. We'll bring them because they're going to link up well. Won't bring that Goten to physical one because I want to bring this one here. Obviously you can't bring both because it's the same name. And then you could potentially just do this. You know what? Let's have a quick run. We're going to do a quick run of this team. Just to see how well this works. Actually, I'm not going to worry about looking for a friend lead there. So let's see how fast we can get this done. Obviously, I guess the only bad thing about me showing this is my Goten, the LR Trunks and Goten are actually Super EZA now. So Link's not looking too good there. I guess this is sort of the more free-to-play friendly team, this sort of one here. So let's see how much damage. Not the best. I think, oh, maybe not. Yeah, because the only problem is doing this sort of team is you can beat it, but you're not going to be able to get, yeah, you're not going to get the time, and that's probably the only thing you're going to struggle with. Yeah, but, like, as you can see, they're not going to do much damage. I mean, if it takes too long, I'm not going to really worry about it. But I think my plan is right. Next turn, we could potentially clear it. Because now we can do something like this, right? Do they share no links? We're going to share legendary power, so I guess we just do this. But they don't have many links at all. That's probably the only bad thing about this LR is that, like, link-wise, they're really struggling. So let's see. This should be double digits, yeah. If we're going to crit here, well, I don't think they're going to do too much damage. So I think this team is like a really, really big backup if you're struggling to beat the event. So obviously these guys are Super EZA, so this will do a lot of damage as you can see. So this could pretty much, yeah, okay, it does a lot. But even if you don't have them Super EZA, they're still going to help out quite a fair bit. I think I built them with mainly dodge. I think that's why they did a lot of dodging there. This Goku could finish it up. I think. If we get lots of crits and additionals, he could finish it up for us. So realistically, if you had an ideal setup, and you got like, if you got this like first rotation like this, you probably could beat it within the timer count. Or we might have actually already done it. I'm not too sure. Obviously, if you haven't got them Super EZA, they're well, you're not going to because you're trying to get it. I still think they're going to do like maybe, what, 10 mil, 20 mil damage, so it's still going to be a lot. I didn't check how fast that was. I went too fast. So the time I'm going to beat is going to let me see. So 3 successes, 3 EZA units, and this one here should be the timer. That's EZA. Is this one Super EZA? Or is this Super EZA? 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Yeah, so you can... That's probably the team I would run if you're struggling to get a team, but the team I made before... Actually, I wouldn't better get up, will I? Will obviously be better, so I'll quickly just make it again if I remember correctly. So bring you... Remember bringing you... So something like this, and it was my other one. I forgot my third one. Oh, this Vegeta. This Vegeta actually cooks fairly well, obviously. But yeah, that's probably the 2 teams I would bring if you're struggling for teams. But if you got this sort of team set up and you're struggling for like your EZA characters, just try and bring another one. But obviously try and bring an successor unit as well. So I think it's pretty much all... Yeah, pretty much the team covers everything. So I'd say this is the most ideal team to bring, but there is other options if you're struggling. But yeah, that's going to be today's video, guys. If you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as I win the next one.